What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, we're creating a sketch illustration of Gru from Despicable Me. Let's begin today's lesson by sketching a circle on the top of our page. Now we move to a side grip, sketching with the flat edge. Let's start from the very top. Just gonna lightly work our way around the left side. And just pull that in towards the center. And we'll go all the way around the right side. Now we want to bump out the right side of the head. So let's start from the very top. Curve this out a little bit further. And then bring that back in towards the bottom of our circle. Now from here we're going to add some guidelines inside of the circle. Starting from the very top, we're going to sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. And then we'll add another guideline going across from left to right. Let's start from the center of our circle. Extend this out. And all the way across towards the right. Now from here, we want to angle the head coming down towards the right. So from the top of our circle, let's go over towards the left side. We're going to angle this down and out. Let's round out the top edge of the nose. We're going to take this line, extend this out, and we'll bend that down. And then draw a straight line coming back in towards our circle, towards that center line. Now we want to place the eye along this line. So from here, I'm going to curve the bottom of the eye coming down, go across, and then back up. Let's curve the top of the eyelid. Starting back over on the left, I'm going to go up, and then bring that back down. And then from here, we're going to place the eyebrows on top of the eyes. Let's start from the top left, angle this down and out toward the side of our circle, just on top of the nose. Now I'm going to leave a gap and draw a straight line going out towards the right, just past the side of our circle. Now I want to go back and add some thickness to the eyebrow. We're going to step over, curve this up and in towards the top, and we'll follow that same angled line coming down towards the side of our circle. Let's go to the inside of the right eyebrow, curve this up and then out, and then we'll flatten off the end. Let's round out the bottom of the eyelid. Starting over on the left, we're going to step down, curve this across, and bring that down on the inside. Now I want to tuck the iris underneath the eyelid. So we're going to step over towards the left, come down, like drawing a half circle, and just pull that back up. Let's go to the bottom right of our circle and draw the mouth. We're going to curve this up, and then back down towards the corner of the mouth. Step down and draw a straight line. Now that we have the basic facial features, let's move up to the top left and draw in the ear. From the end of this line, we draw an oval, going all the way around, and then back up. And then from the bottom of the ear, draw a straight angled line, coming down just underneath the mouth. Let's go back up to the top, underneath the ear, curve the back, going out, and we'll bring that down towards the side of our page. Let's move back down to the bottom. We're going to curve the body going out and then straight down. Now we're going to layer the scarf on top of the neck. Let's start from the top left, angle this down, across the bottom of our circle. Now as we get towards that center line, I'm just going to round this out and then pull that up on the right. Halfway along the edge of the scarf, we're going to curve this in and then bend that down toward that center line. Now for the bottom edge of the scarf, we're going to step over, follow that same curve, coming across, and then we'll bend that down. On the right side of the body, we're going to step in underneath the scarf, draw a straight line coming down the center of the zipper, and then we'll place the collar underneath the scarf. On the left side, let's step down, curve across, and just pull that in underneath the scarf. Let's continue this curve along the inside of the scarf, going down and then in towards the zipper, go out and up towards the side of the body. Once we have the basic shape of our drawing, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean drawing, we're going to go in with the tip of our pencil and start adding some details. Let's start with the eyelid. Starting from the outside, just going to curve this across and just bring that down on the inside. And working our way around the bottom of the eye. And just lightly trace this out towards the inside. And tracing out the outside of the iris. And a smaller half circle in the middle. Now just place a little highlight on the left side, and it will darken up the center of the pupil. Let's go in and lightly shade in the outside of the iris. Now at the side edge of my pencil, we're just going to darken up the upper eyelid, just casting a shadow going across towards the eyebrow. Across the top and then down towards the inside corner of the eye. I'm just going to add a light shadow going up towards the eyebrow. Now we're just going to trace out the eyebrow, starting along the bottom. And I'll just curl this up along the inside. And then we'll trace out the top. Going a little bit thicker as you come in. And then we'll darken up the inside. Let's use the tip of our pencil to darken up the eyebrow. And with the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to add a little bit of texture, the eyebrow coming up and out. Now just working our way across the top of the nose. And giving the nose a slight bend across the bottom. I'm going to go back and just darken up the right eyebrow. Now we're just working our way across the bottom of the head, coming in towards the collar. And going back to the top, and just tracing out the top of the head. Now we're just going to overlap the ear on top of the head, just pulling this all the way around and down towards the scarf, and we'll add those folds using the side edge of our pencil. Fold across the top, and then just bending out the side. And once we finish tracing out the contour, we'll go back with the side edge of our pencil and add a light shade to the head. Just working our way around the eye. We'll cast a shadow on the bottom edge of the nose. And around the side of the nostril. Just going up towards the tip of the nose. And your nose is going to cast a shadow across the bottom edge of the face. I'm just going to pull this down along the side and just taper that down. Now adding a shadow on the side of the head. Now I'm going to add a slightly darker shade to the scarf. Just roughly going across. And then we'll shade in the bottom section. Now we're going to add those thick stripes inside the scarf, starting from the top, starting off with a thin stripe, leaving a gap, and just continue down towards the inside. And then we're just going to start off a little bit rough, and we'll come back and clean that up after. And now we're going to move down and start shading in the jacket. Starting with the collar. And then the body. Now I'm going to go back and add some shading inside the scarf. Just adding a little crease along the center. And then just blending that out. And the scarf is going to cast a shadow across the top edge of the collar. And we'll add that dark shadow underneath the collar on top of the body. And as we get near the end of our drawing, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Gru. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. And if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.